I don't know what it is, y'all. Is it me? Is it my settings? What is it? What is it? My goodness. What's going on, everybody? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Y'all come on in. Y'all come on in, my friends. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what it is, y'all. But we're going to roll with it. That's what it is. We're going to roll with it. What's good people? How y'all feeling tonight? I hope you feel all right. Because it's that time. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It is that time, again, my friends, for us to come together, do what we do. Breaking free from narcissism came through in the house tonight. $1. Ooh. Guys, that's the only song. Let me stop this right there. Do y'all know that's the only song that plays like that out of my music box? And that just started the other night. Any other song I play out of that, everything else is fine. Everything else is fine. And see, a normal thinking empath, right? We're normal thinkers. We're thinking, what happened to the song? You know, what happened? Why is it playing like that? I know y'all can't really hear what it sounds like, but it sounds distorted. It sounds distorted. It's coming out of my music box distorted. And I know that whoa, guys. Oh man. All I'm saying is that's how it does sometimes. That's how that's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave it there. We're gonna go ahead and do what we do. What's up, $1 in the building? China Latu Haruna. What's up, Eric? Eric Onassis. Jennifer. What's up, Elisa? Honeybee Lee. Kathy. I said, How you like that one, Kathy? What's up, Honeybee Lee? Sharon Barker. Yeah. Fax 100. Orgy Adams. Danita Joe. Zekar. I think I got it right. Yeah. What's up, Ashley? Kimberly Ortiz. Linda Rose in the house. Fax 100. What's up, Char? Brenda Rose and Linda Rose. Y'all must be related. Y'all must be cousins in here. Everybody come on in and hit the like button. Do what it does. You know, the formalities, the what it is and what nots. Excuse me. How y'all feel on this Monday, getting this week started? We're going to get this week started right. We're going to get started on a good foot. Yes, we are. What's up, Value Val? Janet Winans, Country Girl with Grit. I see y'all. Changes is in here. Making Waves came through. There go Kanita. Conversations with Kanita. Y'all know Kanita is on the box doing her thing. She doing her thing. Josie Ferry. What's up, Linda? Lady Virgo. There go Lady Virgo. Keisha Spady in the house. What it do, everybody? Aquarian, come on in. Jay Waters. Yeah. Maximum potential in here. 10 inches of snow? They call it for 10 inches? Uh-oh. What's up, Making Waves? An Angel for you, 24. What's up, Patrice Bain? How you doing? Callie Finn Fan. Carolina Breeze in the house. Cassandra B. What's up, Elaine? Melissa Leak in here. Prime time. There you go. That's right. Level up time. I see you, Janet. Roots in me. What's up, Sean Love? Valencia. What's up, Valencia? What's up, Molly? Christina, CLC. What's up, Trisha? Cassandra B. Yeah. There go MJ. Geraldine. What's up, Geraldine? That's a DC thing, Geraldine. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Kathy Colby in the house. Roots in me. What's up, Holly? Shalom in the house. I see you, Shalom. Z Bell. What's up, Z Bell? Edith. What's up, Edith? How you doing? Hey, Molly. How you feeling? Say what's up to everybody. Little Miss Halo. What's up, Sheila? Sheila Barhe. Phil Brad in the house. That's how we doing it. Biz Lifestyle. Diana Brighton. Nana Shell. What's up, Cassandra? Change is Kara Stone. What it do? Theron Edwards. What's up, Teddy Bear? Come on back, truckers, and talk to Teddy Bear. Got the game and gone in the house. Yeah, Dez Barbs. I see ya. What's up, Theron? How you feel, champ? I see you, Dez. Yeah. Everybody hit the like. Y'all ready? Put your seatbelt on. Some of y'all gonna have to strap it up, put your chin strap on and everything. What's up, Jackie? It's time. It's that time. It's Monday night. Yes, indeed. It's Monday night. I just want to shout out a couple people, for the love. Lisa Brown. Thanks you for sponsoring the show tonight. Yvonne. What's up, Yvonne? They give you more than one kiss when you sponsor the show. And Connie Barnes. I love the sponsorship. I appreciate the sponsorship, for all you guys, that want to sponsor. That's how we do it. I see you. I see you over there, Patrice. Thank you so much, Patrice Bean, for getting us started with that super chat. Patrice said, Bible says forgiveness, but I'll never forget. Leave those demons where they at. So yeah, let's get right into it. I said, and I wanted to write more, but sometimes it restricts me from just going all the way in like I want to. Your open enemy. Your enemy that has revealed himself or herself. Your open enemy that has revealed themselves has shown you, I'm not trustable. I'm not likable. I'm not relationship material. They have shown you. This is not a question that we're asking. They have shown you. They have proven. Listen, when it comes to narcissism, this devil has gone above and beyond, have proven to you that it is your open enemy. Has proven. Every Monday night. Something like that. We call them what they are. They are devils. They have proven. They have lived and proven, shown you exactly what they are. They've shown you that they are your enemy. They have shown you they will betray you. They will stab you in your back. They will lie to you. They will steal from you. You are talking about the most cruddy, the dirty, grimiest, the most treacherous person to ever come in your life. You hear me? We talking about the crud ball of them all. Betray you on every level possible. Betrayed you on every level possible. And still, okay, y'all ready for this? Man, I wish I had a drum roll sound effect. Good gracious. After they have done all of these things, ladies and gentlemen, after they have done it all, and goodness knows they've done it all. Whew. After all of these things, guys, after all of these things, they have the nerve. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. When it comes to having nerve, they have the nerve to say to you, okay, let's be amicable. Let's just be friends. We couldn't get along together. Let's be friends. Let's not be enemies, right? Although they've shown you, I'm your open enemy. I am your enemy. They've shown you this. They have proven it to you. I am your open enemy. Yes. They have shown you I'm your open enemy. What's up, Keith? What's up, JR? Latina? Hey, Christopher. Yeah, they've shown you. Hey, Marla. They've shown you I'm your open enemy. They've shown you, you give me the keys to your car, I will dog you. I will have other people driving your car in your car. I will take your money, then spend it on somebody that I told you I can't stand. I will cheat on you with that person that I've lied to you about. Huh? But let's be friends. Let's be friends. They'll, after you cut them off or they run to somebody else, after they have done everything humanly possible to disrespect you, to undermine you, to embarrass you. I don't know which one is worse, the betrayal or the embarrassment, the sheer embarrassment of having to face the world, having to face yourself. I don't know which one is worse. The sheer embarrassment of it all. And they still coming around. Well, let's just be friends, Let's just try to be friends, Let's do it for the kids. Let's just do it because you made some mistakes too now. This is their favorite one. Because they're not going to come around just apologizing. I did it all. It was all me. I know it was me. I know I was wrong. No, it was we. I wasn't the only one, though, babe. Now, you was giving me a hard way to go, too. That's the lie that they're going to come with. That's right, Audrey. A friend don't treat you like that. A friend would never do what a narcissist would do. China said because they knew we were weak. And it's them saying, be glad I'm offering you that. Woo. Man, oh man. Ain't that something? The arrogance. The arrogance. The arrogance of these people. It's unmatched. The arrogance of these people is unmatched. Elaine said it. We both got things we need to work on. Because you're not perfect. They'll hit you with a hard, because you're not perfect. Oh, they going to hit you with a hard one of those. Because you're not perfect. You not? You withstood all of their craziness. You withstood all of it. You went through it. You walked through the fire. You did. You walked through all of it perfectly. Still tried to make them look like relationship material. And what do you have to, what's the thanks you get for it? What's up, John? What's up, Betty Boop? Everybody coming in late, hit the like button. Whoo, Lee Duke said, how do you forget and forgive someone who isn't sorry? They not even sorry. And when their behavior stays the same. Well, I'm going to tell you, I was told you don't forgive them for them. You forgive them for you. That's it. That's it. You don't forgive them for the sake of, hey, I'm just forgiving you and I'm going to keep doing this with you. No, that's not what forgiveness looks like. That is not what forgiveness looks like. When you're forgiving somebody, you're forgiving them for you so that you're not walking around with that burden on your chest. And that is one of the things that causes us to ruminate every day, because we are walking around with that burden. We're walking around with that burden of forgiveness. And I know, when you're angry, you're upset, you don't want to, you're not in that forgiving place. You're not even feeling that energy, but I'm saying this, guys, it will come. What's up, Sean? It will come. In this journey, you're going to see all of that, man. You're going to, guys, I'm going to say it like this. Believe it or not, guys, there will come a day in your life where you're going to look at that person and you're going to say, man, I'm not even mad with that person no more. I'm not. And I mean, you really going to feel that way. Like, I'm not even mad with them anymore. If anything, I'm more mad with myself. I'm more mad with myself because that person showed you they wasn't about nothing good. They showed it. They proved it to you. And they proved it in every way, shape, and form. Anytime you said, and you said it, anytime you said, God help me. Please, Lord, let me see the light. Please, let me see the light. Let me see if this person is really for me. And you said it. You have. We all have. Mm-hmm. Yes, we all have. It was shown to you immediately. A lot of people on the fence, like, if I could just see a sign, and it's signs slapping you in the head every single day. Every single day, signs falling out the sky on you. Every single day, man. We're asking for signs. Signs are falling, signs coming down, signs doing everything, just showing us, hey, man, forgive them and forget them. You hear me? The Bible says forgive and forget. Forgive them and forget them. Okay? That's exactly how I'm doing it. Forgive them and forget them. Hey, MJ, that's what I'm saying. You ask, Lord, what do I need to do? And he just turned that heat up just a little bit more for you. Whoo, hey, Marilyn. Thank you so much for sponsoring the show as well tonight. I appreciate everybody that sponsors. Guys, I'm telling you, these people want forgiveness. They want to come back. And right now, what we don't see most of the time is we don't see how they are going through it. We don't see them going through. Guys, what none of us really are privy to is exactly how, even though we are, but in a different way, we're not privy to seeing them actually go through it. But they're going through it. Guys, I'm gonna tell you something. The way I know that a narc is going through it is because I'm looking at what they do to us. That's exactly what it is. And I don't have this divine revelation as far as I got a crystal ball and I can see into the future. I know what they're going through by what they do to us. And when I can see that somebody is lying to the good person, the person who's doing everything for them, when they're cheating on you, when they are destroying the relationship that is doing everything for them, when they're doing everything they can to destroy that relationship, they're telling you that's a message in that. People, you can't just wake up every day that trifling, that cruddy, and it's not in you. Okay. And a lot of us, we think that, well, maybe it was just that way for me. Guys, I used to think like that. Maybe they just acted like that with me. But then I think every time I think about it, and you look at their history, of the history with them that you know of outside of yourself, and it's the same thing. You look at their past relationships before you, it was the same thing. It was the same thing. What's up, Peaches? It was the same thing, guys. It was. You look at all their relationships before you, same exact scenario. You are not the first person they went to the rodeo with. You will not be the last person. Okay? You will not. That history, that history is going to tell you everything. And we think that, we go and start beating up on ourselves again. How they went through it with us, and it must have been me. It must have been me. It's no way it could have been somebody else. Yes, there's a way. They showed you it was a way that it could be somebody else because it was them. And they did it openly. They did it right in the opening, right there in your face. So you knew what happened, but it was so bad, you don't even believe it. Even after it's way over. Guys, do y'all know something? I just realized, let me say something to the people who are on the other side and the people trying to get over to the other side. Guys, do y'all understand? I just realized that in 2 months, I will be divorced for 5 years. That's how fast. Good God, man. You talking about time flying? I'm about to celebrate 5 years out of hell. I'm about to celebrate 5 years out of hell. You hear me? Talking about time flying. 5 years, man. I'm about to celebrate 5 years out of hell. 5 years. And I say that because damn, it feels good. Number one, it feels incredible. It feels incredible. But number two, I want to start really showing and revealing to you guys what it's like on the other side, man. You know, and I try, and I think that I go into this because I know where your mind is caught at. Your mind, guys, a lot of times we don't even think of this, but subconsciously, your mind is hooked. Even though you saw they was cruddy, you saw how dirty they were, but your mind still looks at you. You still self-reflect. What about me? What about what I did? Could I have done something different? That's how we think. Could I have done something different? And I'm saying, no, you could not have. And I say that because you were already doing everything you could to save it, to keep it together. And I'm saying you did everything you could, including you were aiding and abetting. You were helping them mask the relationship. You pretended you were an active actor in that role. You were. You were an actor in that situation. Yes, you were. You were an actor. You were pretending for the world that, hey, man, we happy. Good God. Let's do a quick poll. Got to do a quick poll, guys. Let me go into the chat, put mines in here before we even get started. Guys, when it comes to lying about being happy or pretending, I ain't gonna say you necessarily just lied. I'm gonna say you pretended with them. You pretended with them. When it comes to pretending that you're happy, right? That you were happy with them. How many people? Put a 1 in the chat if you was pretending. If you pretended to be happy, just to save face, just so that you didn't feel some type of way when you were around other people. Put a 1 in the chat if you pretended that y'all relationship was good when y'all got around other people so that other people couldn't see how trifling it was. Y'all see what I'm saying? Whoo, man. We did it. We did it. We was acting. We were acting, guys. Yes, we were. We were acting just like they were. We were acting just like they were. Acting like, we acting pretending like pretending like we were really happy. So like we really had something together. That's another thing about being with them. They have the capacity to make any relationship. When you're dealing with a narcissist, Bobby and Whitney relationship look tight compared to yours in the narc. Ike and Tina relationship look tight compared to you and the narcissist. Okay? I'm just saying what it is. They have the full capacity of just doing the most. They have the capacity of doing the most, guys. They have the capacity of doing the most. You are sitting there, and anywhere you go, we want so badly. We want so badly for people to just respect the relationship, people to respect us. We're looking for self-respect. We're dealing with them. We're looking for self-respect because we know being with a narcissist requires you to lose a level of self-respect. It does. It does. It requires you. Being with a narc requires you. And I'm saying this to you for all of you guys who still think that, being with them is so wonderful. And for somebody else, to be in a wonderful position. The fact that you were with them. Let me say something else. Knowing that I want you to look at it like this. This is one way that I looked at my relationship with the narc too. I always looked at the relationship as anybody that I get with, I'm going to upgrade that person. You're not going to be in a relationship with me and there's no upgrades. That's not going to happen. That's never going to happen. I don't care if I'm quadriplegic. I'm going to be on this microphone creating content all day. It's going to upgrade your life. But I also know that anybody that's with the narc, anybody that's with that person, their life is instantly downgraded. Instantly. Anybody dealing with the narc, their life was downgraded, man. They didn't upgrade. That's not an upgrade. The same way it wasn't an upgrade for you. A lot of times, guys, we don't like to see it. Wow, Max Potential said, "Man, the narc used to tell me, quit talking to other people about me. You're a stalker and a weirdo. You know why? Because you're letting people know how trifling he is, and he knows it. He knows it. That's their biggest fear. Guys, they cannot do what they do to people when somebody's on guard. They need all defenses down. They need a new relationship. That is the only relationship. And that's why they always will be in a new relationship. Because if they're not in a new relationship, the person that they've been with this whole time, guys, that person gets to know them. You get to know the narc. And eventually, guys, they won't be able to fool you with it. You get to a place with them where you already know the answer. You just like, hey, if I don't see it, then I can ignore it. That's the place you really end up with the narc, guys. It turns into a situation where you just like, man, as long as I don't see it, I know it's trifling. I know something going on. And you do. We act, man. I used to hear people talk all the time. I ain't even know. I didn't know this was going on. I didn't know that. I didn't, this, that, blah, 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 blah. You telling me that I'm gonna say this, guys, and I'm saying this for everybody in the chat. This gonna grab a couple people and say, nah, I don't agree with that, but it is what it is. This is 2024. We living in an age of truth. Okay. That's what it is from now on, y'all. If you can say in all honesty that you loved that narc, if you can honestly say that you were in love with that person and you did not know that they were cheating on you, either you lying about being in love with them or you lying about not knowing something was going on. Because I'm sorry, good people, when you love somebody for real, that is not just some old mystery words you saying to each other. It's not. You feel real love. You feel it. You feel it. You know it. When that person that you love doing something, they got a spirit on them that's not sitting right with you, you know it and you feel it. Now, if you're saying you don't and you didn't, then you were not really in love with that person. Okay? Let's just call a spade a spade. Ignite a prayer time ministry said it was lust. Yeah. There you go. Miss Sweat said, I knew when they were cheating, but I didn't have solid proof. Now that's where we are. That's it. You just hit it on the head right there, Miss Sweat. We know they cheating. But we ain't got that proof. We don't have the confession. We don't have that the videotape. We didn't walk in on something the way we need to. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. See, that's really where we were. We knew something was going on. We knew something wasn't right, but we didn't have that confession. We didn't have the confession, and we didn't trust our intuition. We didn't trust what God was telling us. We didn't want to believe it. We just said, hey man, you know what? Yeah, I didn't see it yet. Cause the devil gonna help you. That narc gonna tell you, what you talking about? Man, you crazy. You always accusing somebody of something, but what proof do you have? I mean, you gotta be able to prove it. If you go in the court of law, you gotta prove it. Guys, this ain't the court of law. This is not a court of law. This is your life. This is the court of your life. It's not a court of law. This is a court of your life. I wouldn't compare my life to these cruddy courts of law. You got to be crazy. Anything can be bought and paid for in a court of law. Anything. Whatever justice you want to pay for, that's what can be bought and paid for in a court of law. Yes. Anything can be bought and paid for in a court of law. Okay? You do not owe them a trial in your life. See, that's the part that that's the part we never were told. You don't owe them a judge and jury. You don't owe them anything. See, the same way they don't owe you, they don't feel they owe you the truth. You don't owe them an answer. You do not owe them an answer. And what do I mean by an answer? You do not owe them an answer or response to why you left them. Okay? My intuition telling me that, listen, guys, I'm just going to be 100% with y'all. If God is telling me that somebody that I'm dealing with is dealing with other people, I'm not even going to waste my time saying it, because now I realize how stupid I look saying it, asking the question, are you cheating on me? Like, who's going to say, yeah, I'm cheating on you? How you know? How you guess? I'm not saying nothing. I don't feel this way for nothing. You don't feel that feeling for nothing, people. When you're dealing with somebody that's being straight up with you, you'll know. Anytime that there's confusion, God ain't in that. Anytime there's confusion, God ain't in that. And that is the law that I live by. That's the law that I live by. I'm not going to question and be asking because it's like they saying you crazy because they like, you got to be crazy. You asking all these questions. What is it? You don't trust your intuition? That's why they calling you crazy, because they can see, oh, you don't even trust your intuition. Your intuition telling you the truth and you won't even listen to it. You don't even trust your own intuition. Biggest day, your intuition telling you biggest day. Leave this fool alone. And you got questions. That's why it's so difficult to let go. Because we looking for a confession. You're looking for something you ain't ever gonna get. Guys, if somebody paid that narcissist $1 trillion to tell the absolute truth, they wouldn't. It would still be a lie in it. They not capable. People, listen. It's the same as you paying an ant to lift up a 10,000 pound weight. It's just not capable of doing that. It's not. You can't get an ant to lift a 10,000 pound weight. You just can't do it. Same thing goes for the narc. They're not capable of being 100% true. They're not capable of it. They want to dog you and then say, man, let's forgive and forget. Can we just forgive and forget? Can we just make peace? Can we just make amends with one another? Let's work this out. When they know that you know, guys, when they know that you know, that's it. That's it. When they know that you know, that's it. They got to live with that from now on. They got to live with that from now on. From hopeless to victorious. Says the narc cheated on me with his old supply and she is just like him. She makes videos on TikTok of herself butt naked in a towel, entertaining other men while she's involved with him. Said, I laugh at them. That's it. That's all he knows is to run back to somebody that's on his same vibration, somebody who's on his same mental level. That's usually what they're going to do. Someone, guys, they're going to run to someone most of the time. Most of the time, guys, they're going to run to someone that they can either control with sex or they can at least manipulate. Because that's their go-to for everything. Your temptation, your lust. That's their go-to. You know? And they can get to you on your morals and ethics, you know. Come on. Come on. Focus for life. Mwah. Thanks for the super chat. Narcissists don't have the capacity to have a healthy relationship, and they do not. They are always looking for something toxic to engage in, a menace to society. They are. They are. Because, yes, that's true. They don't look at, see, them having that safe life with you, guys, that is like the most boring task. It is the most difficult task a narc can get involved in. Having to be accountable with somebody and having to come home to that person every day. And oh my goodness, man. It is that's like the worst thing that can happen to a narc. They hate stuff like, and we be stuck on that too. Like, man, I bet that other person doing this for them and doing that and man, the other person just like you. They're thinking if I'm nice to you, if I do this for you, then you'll treat me nicer. If I do that, then you'll act like you got some sense. And they're not. They're not. They're not. Guys, everybody they deal with, it's going to be the exact same drama. It gets worse as they get older. And now that we live in a world now, guys, we live in a world where they are really searching now, man. They're looking for people like us. That's why they be on this chat so hard. Jumping in here, they watching. They're watching. They're watching to see who still has empathy. Man, that's the sweetest thing in the world. It's the gift that keeps on giving. It's the gift that they can do something to you and you'll forgive them. Okay? And keep on trying to work it out. They're sitting there like, hey, we're on the same team. We're on the same side, right? But every time you turn your back, they accidentally shoot you in the arm or shoot you in the leg or shoot you somewhere. And you turn around like, what you doing? You shot me. Oh man, I shot you. Oh my goodness, are you okay? They're not apologetic. They just, oh my goodness, I shot you. Yeah, you shot me. Whoo, man. Yes, indeed, good people. Yes, indeed, man. You might have the same uniform on, but you are not on the same team. Okay? You are not on the same team. These people absolutely can't stand you. They cannot. Empathic Char. Mwah. Thanks for the super chat. Char says, narcs are on a journey to destruction, destroying everything in their path, including their own children. Do y'all hear this? The devil is getting a 2 or more for 1. Man, oh man. They want 2 families destroyed if they can. That's one of the reasons why you don't really see narcs chasing after, really chasing single people. They want to break up. It's no thrill for them if they just left you for somebody who was single, who really was single. That's no real thrill for them. They looking for somebody that is single but married. They want to feel like they took somebody from somebody else, like they destroyed another home. So they didn't just destroy their home, somebody else is in it with them. That's how they are, y'all. Valencia, mwah. Thanks for the super chat, Valencia. Valencia said, I loved him and I knew he was cheating. It broke my heart. He always denied it. At the discard, he told me that I let him cheat. Wow. You let me cheat? Low down crud ball. You let me cheat. That's the thank you that they give. As if you weren't already hurt bad enough. Or as if you weren't already hurt enough. But for them, no, it's not enough. Let me get the rest of that heart out you. Okay, it's time to go in the operating room. Give me no need for an anesthesiologist. No. I'm just ripping that heart right out of you. Yeah. They just let me rip that heart right out you. Mm-hmm. You let me cheat. Imagine somebody saying that, because guys, if y'all don't think that the person you're dealing with will tell you this, wait till you've been there long enough. You wait till you've been with them long enough. They gonna let it all hang out. They gonna tell you, yeah, I cheated on you. I've been dogging you the whole time. They gonna tell you that. They're gonna tell you. They're gonna tell you things, and they're gonna tell you things to hurt you, because now they want you to be in pain. And they want to bring every last one of your worst thoughts. They want to bring it to reality. Now they're out to hurt you. That's when they're looking at your friends and family. They don't just want to cheat on you. They want you to know who they cheating on you with. Because they wanted to sting you as much as they can. Because guys, and why do they want to do stuff like that? Because when you cut them off, I want y'all to think on this one. When you have to discard them and cut them off, that's what they are going to have to live through for the rest of their days. Every time they think about you, every time they think about what their life was like when it was with you, it sting. It sting. And they know you don't want them back. See, it's a difference between us and the narcs, guys. It's a big difference between the two, because they know why you don't want them back. Not only do they know you don't want them back, but they know why. And they know why better than you do. They know why. They know the true reason you would never want one of them sorry, cruddy, dirty, raunchy, trifling, treacherous crut balls. They know why you would never want them back. They know better than you why you should never want one of them back. Because they saying if you in your right mind, if you are in your right mind, you wouldn't even talk to me again. See, they know this. They know that if you in your right mind, you ain't ever gonna talk to me. If you knew what I did to you, if you knew what I was trying to do to you, you would never speak to me again. That's how they look at you. That's exactly how they look at you. They like, man, you only know some of the stuff that I tried to do to you. You don't even know everything. They were working on things and plotting on things against you that you wasn't even thinking about. You didn't even think some of this stuff they were capable of this. And that's what brought you so much disappointment, so much pain. Max Potential. Mwah. Thanks for the super chat. Max Potential said, how come the narcs beat you to the block? Oh, beat you to the block button when they're wrong. He blocked me before I could block him. Yeah. Yeah, he blocked you first. You know why? So you couldn't block him. If they block you first, guys, that means that they can go to your channel, they can go to your page every single day and look at you, then study whatever you're doing, and then block you so you can't see what they're doing. You can't see that when they're looking at your page, anything. You can't. You cannot. They block you first because they know it's coming. They know it's coming. Listen, y'all, it's not a devil out there that doesn't know. Not one of them that doesn't know that you don't want to be in that with them, that you don't want to feel bad no more, that you are not tired of them, or that you are tired of them. Guys, all of them know. They know that you're tired. They know you don't want to be bothered anymore. They know you want your life back. Man, they praying you never get back on your feet. That devil is praying you never get back on your feet. It's praying because they don't want to have to look at your life and see you move on. See you happy, see you enjoying life. They don't want to have to see that. They know what's in you. You hear me? They know what's in you. They know what kind of heart you have. They know what kind of person you are. The narcissist knows who you are, good people. They know who you are. They know that anybody you deal with, that person is going to appreciate you. They know if you meet the right, when you meet the right person, and they know that you will, that's their greatest fear. Because for the rest of your life, they got to look at your life and say, damn, I had you too. I had you. That's what they have to look at. They have to look at your life and see, oh, wow, you done upgraded and you got somebody new in your life that appreciates you. Somebody that knows how to talk to you. Somebody that loves all that little corny stuff you like. Somebody that loves just being bored with you and sitting around, and they love to travel. Somebody you get to really hold hands with on vacation. Picture that. Picture that. Somebody you really get to hold hands with on vacation. You can actually look up at the stars and have a conversation sitting under the moonlight and just bask in the beauty of it all. Their biggest fear is you meeting that person, because they know that you're going to do all of the romantic stuff. They know you're going to go all out. They know it. They know that they don't have a chance. They don't have a snowball's chance in hell to change your life again. Their worst fear is you figuring out who they are. Their worst fear. While they are absolutely miserable, while they're driving somebody else crazy, while they're just showing out and acting out, man. Guys, I'm gonna tell you. Okay, I'm gonna tell you. You know, man, I'm gonna tell you. You know, again, we've been in this, and we've been in it for a while. Most of us have been in it for years. So you're waiting for this person to, get it together, and you're waiting for this person to. We're really sitting there waiting on this person to try to hold it together, to figure it out. We're forgiving them for everything they did. They're not asking for forgiveness. They're not. We're just forgiving them because, we're looking at things like, we're just looking at it like, hey, man, look, I just want to get along. That's all. I just want to get along. And if I got to just say, forget about it, and, if I got to just say, forget about it, and let's just get along, and I love you, and let's just get over this. I want us to be back together, and we'll do all of that crazy stuff, man. We'll do all of that stuff to let them back in for no rhyme or reason. Everybody around you telling you, man, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. They lying. I wouldn't trust them. Don't do it. Everybody. And you see, that's the thing. Once you tell people, anybody you tell what the narc has done to you. What's up, Cherie? I know UK time is 3 a.m. Thanks for stopping through. Appreciate you. Guys, we keep forgiving them. Once somebody knows what they've done to you, anybody that knows what they've done to you, everybody's going to say, oh, nah, man, leave that person alone. Leave that person alone. Leave them the hell alone. And we just like, but but they done changed, they came crying and begging, and I'm like, oh my goodness. And I said, this is exactly what I said. I said, nah, because last time I let you back, you did this, and they're like, please, I know, I keep on messing everything up. And all they have is another lie. It's another lie. They're not coming back to you saying, I'm healed from lying. I'm healed from cheating. Guys, I'm gonna say this too. If you're dealing with somebody that cheat, man, that's just a part of that relationship. Because they're not gonna stop. If you met them, they was cheating, man. That's who they are. They're not gonna stop for you. And they can't stop. They can't. That's right. Grace said you just giving them another chance to do you more dirty. And that's all they're gonna do. Do you dirtier than the last time. just as dirty again. I'm gonna do you dirtier the next time. Every time you let them back. And the person really feels like they have ownership over you. They really feel like you belong to them. They do. They really feel like I have power over you because I know you. They're looking at you like, I know you love me. I know you love me, and I know that if you love me, you'll do anything for me. That's how they see you. They do. They see you. Hey, you love me. I know you love me. They not even worried about it. And a lot of y'all, a lot of us have dealt with this, even with our own children. You see it in your own children. They know you love them. They know that it hurts you more than it hurts them to do certain things to them. And the narc thinks the exact same way. They know that you going no contact hurts you more than it hurts them, or at least just as much as it hurts them, because it crushes them. But a lot of times, guys, it hurts us the same way. And you need to feel that pain. Yes, you do. We do need to feel that pain, because usually we've let so much stuff go for so long. We've let so much stuff go for so long. We have let so much go for so long that we have totally, completely lost ourselves. We have. I mean, we have just lost ourselves on every level with them, man. And, we're sitting here like, one day we want this to change. And all they gonna give you is the same thing. Like, come on, man. I know we went through all this and that, but you wasn't perfect neither. After you gave them your best, they're gonna come back and say, you were not, you were just as bad as I was. When you gave them your best, they're gonna come back and say, nah, you wasn't perfect. I know I wasn't perfect, but you wasn't perfect neither. Man, it's listen. The only way you can lose is if you stay with the devil. That's the only way you can lose. That's right. That's right, Heavy Chevy Levy. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. They're going to flip it back on you. They're going to flip it back on you every time. You sitting there like, huh? Okay. They're gonna switch that thing right back up on you, man. And then before you know it, guys, before you know it, you've tried it again. And then you looking out here at this world we living in. And then you get scared. You like, man, as bad as it is out here in this world, shoot, I'll go ahead and try the devil. I'll try the devil before I'll look for an angel. That's us talking to ourselves, man. That's us talking to ourselves. I will trust and try to make things good with a devil before I'll try to make it right with an angel out here. We are scared. We have become afraid. And I don't know about y'all, but the way my man Cat Williams done open up that can of truth out here, man, boy, he got pastors running. He got everybody in show business running. Scared right now. That truth ain't no joke, people. And see, we look at, see, y'all know something? See, the devil, they really get off on having that upper hand, that power position, because they want to feel like, oh, well, I'm over you. Like they, you got some of them people felt like, well, I'm not going to respond to Cat because, I got more money than him. So he's not on my level. So that's how the narc try to play. They want to put your value of money over your value of morals. Cat said, man, this ain't even about money. This is about you and me as men. People, my man told nothing. There was nothing but truth being told in there. Nothing but truth being told in there. And look at the firestorm. And I'm saying that to say that's how we are. See, Cat just one of the few people that have enough morals to actually stand up and do the right thing, to actually have some integrity. Because guys, like he said, man, he said this the other night. I was playing it on the show the other night. The devil don't have no power. The devil does not have power to bless his own, the people following the devil. The devil don't have power to even bless them. The devil can't hand no blessing out. No. No. We believe like, oh man, Hollywood could give us this kind of money, or show business could, or being an athlete could do this and do that. And guys, in the same way they get that money out every day, they take it. Same way they get that money to them people, they take it right back. Name one person. I can't name one person who got all that money while they was living and they died with it. Because by the time they get to the grave, oh, they broke. This devil gonna take that money back. You're not walking away with, look at Puffy. They listen, they coming for that money. They coming for that money. The love of money, the root of all evil. The love of money is the root of all evil. And it's people out there who have sold their people out, man. I mean, sold their soul just to have some fame, just to be known. It's that addictive, where you would sell your soul, sell your virtue. You would sell your virtue just so people know who you are. I love that minister that was talking the other day. He was talking about Tyler Perry. Good God. Guys, yeah, we love to laugh and we love to joke. And, Martin did it, with Big Mamas and whatever. And a lot of comedians have done it. But that Reverend called it out. Guys, we in a day and age of truth. And I'm telling you, I'm telling you, if you ain't walking right and you ain't walking with God, man, it's a lot of stuff that I'm gonna start saying that y'all not gonna be with. You're not gonna be with it. Now, I'm just gonna be straight up. It's gonna be a lot because you know what? I realized that, and I'm saying, Cat, I ain't gonna lie. Looking at Cat the other night helps make you feel stronger and more secure about what you're doing, because you have a set of people out here right now that has infected society, and attacking the children. And man, guys, listen, if you're not going to stand up and walk with God, Man, you're gonna be on your own. That's all I'm gonna say to you. You're gonna be on your own out here trying to figure it out. Straight up, you're gonna be out here trying to figure it out. And the thing is, we people have become lovers of just wanting to hear what we want to hear. I don't want to hear that truth part. I don't hear that. Just tell me what I like. Tell me the part I like. Mm-mm. Nah, man. That's right. That's right. Medea made us introduced that what is that? The transsexual or whatever the man is. Um what is that? Trans person. My dear. That's what made everybody accept it. That was never acceptable. And my man put it right out there. And this devil got society. Man, this devil got society so locked down, people scared to speak against it. People scared to talk against it. You scared I'm gonna lose. I ain't trying to lose my job. I ain't trying to lose my money because you talking against that. Whoa, hold it. So you mean that we got freedom of speech and other people can do anything they want to do, but I can't do what I want to do? Nah, man, that's right. That transgender, he put that out there, man. And I'm saying this, is it right? Is it right? Is that something you gonna go to God with? Cross dressing? I'm gonna stand in front of God like that. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Martin had Shanae. Yeah. It's just that serious, y'all. I'm looking at videos, man. I saw a TikTok video before I got on here tonight. Somebody sent me. Good God Almighty, man. I mean, they're attacking little babies now, man. I mean, going straight to the cradle. You cannot give your child a gender when they're born anymore. The child gets to figure it out. Who but the devil would even think of something like that? That's right, Max. Max said it. Cass said that the job description in Hollywood is when you sell your soul is to act like it never happened. And that's what we do when we with the narcissist. Sell your soul and act like it didn't happen. Act like we happy. I'm gonna pretend I'm happy. Hey guys, I got a special guest coming in here tonight, hanging out with us for a little while. Business lifestyle up in the house. What's going on with you?
What's going on, Harry? Good evening to the community. Hope everybody is doing well. Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Beautiful energy.
Yes, indeed, man. Yeah, hey guys, we had a talk the other night, man. I said, hey man, come on through for a few minutes, man. We're gonna chop it up.
For sure.
won't you
Definitely.
won't you let's do that. Let's get into it. Cause the topic we talking about tonight has really been about how this person will betray you. The person who betrayed you, who did all these things to you, the person you would do anything for and everything for,
For
the
sure.
one you've done the most for, somehow that person's gonna come back and they're gonna want your forgiveness and they're gonna want you to forget what they did to you so they can get another shot at it.
Absolutely. What this
What's
makes
your
me
thoughts
think
on it?
of is, and you all, Harry, you'll have to let me know how the audio is if you can hear me clearly.
Yes, indeed. You coming through
For
loud
sure.
and clear.
Good deal. So this makes me just think about that time where you have to go into self-preservation mode, right? I think first and foremost, the relationship that we're in with God and with our creator is of the utmost importance. And then the relationship that you're in with yourself. It's like when you're on an aircraft, they tell you when the mask drops, you have to cover your own face first before you can help someone else. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, and anyone who truly loves you or cares for you will want you to be at your absolute best for them. And they'll even be willing to make sacrifices in that regard within reason. If they truly care for you, they'll be willing to make sacrifices to see you at your best. So I say that to say, you have to be willing to accept when it's time to go into self-preservation mode so that you know to allow your survival instincts to kick in. You know what your instinct is telling you. You know what the God that lives inside you is trying to tell you. They're manipulating, they're playing games, you know, they're breadcrumbing and they're
Why
hot
do you
and
think
cold
that's
with
so
you.
hard though? Why do you think that's so difficult for all of us? Not some of us, for all of us. That's like one of the hardest things to do.
Harry, we spend so much time trying to answer the questions and make it through the fog and the confusion that they're constantly throwing us. We're constantly like ducking and dodging and trying to make sense of what they're doing. It throws you off and you lose sight of what's truly important. It's like you stop even listening to that voice inside your own head. You stop listening to the God that lives inside of you because for some reason you're trying to use them to fill whatever this void is that you have. But really anything that is for your good, like anything that truly loves you, well, like you said, there will be no confusion. I was listening the whole time. You said God is not here. If it's bringing you that type of confusion, God is not here. Like God and love does not behave this way. Love is a behavior. It's a way that people act in your direction. It's the way that people treat you.
Mm-hmm. But
And
okay, but why is
it's
it
hard.
that we are so hard headed? Why is it that we with somebody and after we grow in love with them, we just want to work that out. We don't want to let it go. We want to stay right there and figure this out. Even though all of the signs we've seen the cheating, we hear the
For sure.
lies, you know, they tearing us down, and we know the reason they coming home late from work every night.
We know.
What is it that makes us stay there to still want to work on that?
I don't want to speak for anyone else and I would never want to speak out of turn. So I'll answer based on my own personal experience. And what I'll say for me was in hindsight, now that I'm looking back and I'm healed and I'm more whole than I've ever been, I can say that because in order to accept that means you have to accept something about yourself that fell short. It's almost like you not admitting defeat, but you have to admit that you let yourself down in a sense. That's one of the things that even to this day, even as I've begun to heal, I struggle with the fact that I know that I betrayed myself. That's a hard pill to swallow because if you won't stand tall for you, who will stand tall for you? If you won't stand up for you, who will stand up for you? If you won't do right by you, who will do right by you? How can you expect somebody else to have love for you genuinely if you don't have it to give yourself?
That's right.
You have to accept that there were toxicities even about you. See, even those of us who have good inside of us, we have toxicities about us and you have to face that. But see, this is where you can use something like this that you go through to heal and make you better.
Whew, man,
I had to
yes.
accept that I wasn't doing right by myself. I let myself down and that's hard, especially for somebody like who you feel like, you know what I mean? You have self-love, like you feel like you have confidence, but somewhere along the line, you have to be willing to acknowledge that you went astray, but that's okay because you don't just, it's not about going there, but it's about staying there. You don't have to stay there.
You don't have to stay there.
You don't have to stay there.
But why do we stay there? Why do we let them keep coming back? Why do we forgive
I'm
all of those
invested, Harry.
times?
I'm so invested. I've given so much of myself. I don't want to start over. I don't want to get to know someone else new. I've given so much time to like that's where we
Are
get
we
to.
lazy? Are
I'm
we
guilty.
lazy? Are we lazy?
Not lazy, but complacent. And there is a difference to me. We do get everybody gets complacent in
Yes.
relationships, even when they're healthy and even when they're good. I just
Right.
think you want it to be them. You would rather that person get right than letting them go. For some people, letting go is hard. For some people, that wilderness, that consecration, that separation, that isolation is dark for some people.
See
You know,
now,
but you don't have to feel lonely just because you're alone.
right?
But
I
you have
know
to be healthy to know that.
I know for me, I'm used to like when you're dealing with somebody and they start telling you like they don't want to be with you or something like that. I'm used to just being like, okay, well, then let's not be together. Okay. All right, bye. And they leave or you leave or whatever, right?
Right.
But why is it not that way when we're dealing with a narc, do you think?
Because for me, what I'll say is, and you all can let me know if this resonates at all. It's like, you ever heard that term, Harry-O, where you hear people talk about addiction, where it's like that first hit is the best and they spend the rest of that time chasing that feeling and it's never the same again. It's
Never.
like that. You forever chase that high. You forever chase that feeling, that newness. That love bug. It's not even a love bomb. That love bug, that flu, that sickness, that
Ooh,
toxicity.
that love
It's
bust.
not healthy. It's toxic, which means it's almost drug-like. It's poisonous. And I feel like things that are toxic, like it's spiritual. We know this is spiritual warfare, right? But I feel like just the toxicity of it, when you're not in your higher self and in your healthy energy and connected to God and your boundaries the way that you should be, you hold on to that. You like that feeling. You like that high. I can admit it. I'm guilty of it. I've been guilty of it. You know what I mean? You like that feeling, especially when you may not have necessarily come from whole families or have seen examples of loving families together, what it looks like, your mother, father in the home, your grandparents, depending on the era that you were raised in, right? Not all of us have had healthy examples of what conflict resolution looks like. Knowing how to spar with someone, agreeing to disagree, understanding that just because we aren't on one accord at the moment doesn't mean that we can't love one another and still, find some type of common ground through sacrifice and compromise. Not every one of us have seen what that looks like in living color. So it's a lot of trial and error going on. And like I said, just chasing that high. We chasing that high and it'll never be the same again. It only gets worse.
It only gets worse.
And you'll never be new again. We'll never be new again.
And then we have the nerve after being treated worse than you've ever been treated in your life. We have the nerve to actually fear.
Yes.
Okay. We actually fear that they're going to go out and treat somebody else good, even though we have proof. We have seen the rigid patterns of abuse.
Patterns. That's the operative word here.
The rigid patterns that this person cannot wake up 3 days in a row happy. They cannot. Put a one in the chat if you know a narcissist that could go 3 days happy.
Put a 3 in the chat if they ever even go to sleep. Put a 3. Let me know, because mine didn't sleep. Put a 3 in the chat if you ever even see them go. They don't get no rest. They can't. Too much anguish, too much suffering. They left in there with too much carnage. Like they can't get right.
They phone boning. That's why they up have all night. They cannot. And you know what?
Sitting in the laundry room. What you doing in the laundry room? It's 3 o'clock why are you in the laundry room with the lights off? Oh, okay. Got it. You couldn't find the bathroom. You lost. You sleepwalking. Okay.
There it is.
For sure.
Yeah. Yes.
Can't make it up.
I'm in here. I was just, I'm up thinking. And they got an excuse, and they got a wonderful excuse for everything. A wonderful excuse.
Wonderful.
I mean,
that's one talent they do have. They're masterful actors and pretenders. That's what they do. And they're the best at it. The best I ever seen.
The absolute best at lying, at cheating, at finagling, manipulation 101. I think they learned that course first. I mean,
that's how they get attention. I think when they're young, like let's say for instance, we have like someone who was raised by a narcissist or something like that. And we're not making any excuses for those characteristics because the abused does not have to become the abuser, but that's how they get attention first, is by lying and manipulating. It's like a little kid kicking and screaming in a grocery store for Sour Patch Kids. Like any attention is good attention. And they move through their life like that. And so that's how they do it. And they even believe the lie. That's what I think is deep. Harry-O, they believe it.
They do. They do. Even when
they honestly believe it.
They see it and know it's a lie. Listen, they know that this is something that we have a problem with too. You will sit there and with the narc and y'all have a conversation. Both of you are fully aware of who started the bull in every argument. Every argument. Both of you both know. But yet somehow we convince ourselves that, well, it's your story, it's my story, and it's the truth. We listen to these sayings that keep us right there in, keep us in a state of mind where, okay, well, maybe I should forgive you because, maybe this person does have, maybe they do feel like they were right. They don't. They know they wrong. They know that they're wrong. And yet, instead of just leaving them alone, we will try to fix this person. We will walk with this person. We will keep on going and keep trying to build. After every time we build it up, they destroy it. And here we go trying to fix it again. And fix it
DIY, like
again.
HGTV. They break it, we fix it.
They break it, we fix it. And in the end, how do we get out? How did you get out?
To be completely honest, for me, it was a lot of different things that happened, but I was basically pushed to the point where I had no choice. It was like things that were going on within the home, and we were cohabitating at the time. Just the games that were being played, pilfering my belongings, breaking things on purpose, not being accountable to their end of the bargain as far as things within the household, threatening not to pay bills or threatening to give other people access to the home, which I'm one of those people, which I'm very big on where I live. Where I live that's my sanctuary, and not for material purposes, because that's where we find our peace, right? And I
Mm-hmm.
like my household to run a certain kind of way.
Mm-hmm.
Just things like that. Just taking the things that they knew about me and my vulnerabilities, which we naturally, we share with the people that we feel close to. And again, it's all manipulation and gaslighting, like we've talked about, like I've heard you talk about, countless times. But it's like pushing me to the point where I couldn't stay. It was to the point where I'm the type of person, I don't really do ultimatums because I think that's passive aggressive. So what I'll say is ahead of time, these are some of the things that I expect. These are the things that allow me to feel safe. These are the things that I'm not going to be okay with. Is this something
Mm-hmm.
that you can agree with? Yes or no? And once you start crossing those lines, like I said, it just got to the point where I couldn't stay. I couldn't, not for my money. My money comes with my mouth. So to me, where I pay bills, I feel the need. My money comes with my mouth, Harry. I need to be respected.
I'm gonna have to say, I'm gonna got some say so in
And I
that.
know how to submit when I need to submit. I'm going to hold up my end of the bargain. And I feel like I deserve to be respected where, like I said, I'm making sacrifices and contributing and paying bills. And if you're giving other people access to the home, like I said, just crossing my lines, just over and over, crossing my lines, like almost daring me, like almost playing chicken with me, like who's going to get out of the way first. And again, I don't believe in ultimatums. I set forth a standard, you don't meet it, and I'm out. And that's pretty much what happened. And I know everybody's situation is different, and I want to be sensitive to that at all times. I know some people are contractually obligated. Some people have children within the relationship. Some people have built businesses and are owners of their homes, and they can't just walk away. But I also want to say that at some point in time, if you want to get out, you're going to have to be comfortable making a sacrifice. And sometimes in life, you have to give up the things that once meant everything to you outside of like your health and your children.
Mm-hmm.
And you can attest to this, Harry. You were deeply invested, trying to be a family
All
man,
in.
not perfect and not flawless, but trying to do right,
All in.
based on the things that I've heard you talk about. And it's like,
Hey,
at some
listen.
point in time, you have to give up something that you thought meant everything to you.
Listen. You know what? We are so busy being modest all the time.
Yep.
We
Being
are,
humble.
but I can say that when I got married, I got to give my mama some credit today. I
Mama.
do, because she instilled some things in me that really made me respect the institution of marriage just on a different level. I just did not, and I know that this gonna seem green, especially for a guy like me, right?
Come
This
on with it, Harry.
gonna
Come on.
seem green,
Ain't no judgment in here, Harry.
but
Come on with it.
I really felt, oh my God, I don't believe I'm saying this. I really felt that if I wasn't cheating, that would never enter my home. I truly felt safe because I'm like, that's not something that wasn't an option for me. It wasn't even an option. I'm like, I didn't get married to do that. I honestly felt like, man, you gotta be like a Martian or something to be into that. Something gotta be wrong with you to do that. I truly felt that way, like it wasn't even on the table. Now, don't get it twisted. You know, I was shown in that marriage that, you know, that don't mean nothing. You know, but again, at the beginning, I truly felt like, nah, man, whatever we go through, whatever it is, I'm going to make it work. And I'm willing to talk through it. I'm willing to do whatever we got to do. I was believing in that, you know, don't go to bed angry stuff. All of that, man. I was with all of that. And
For sure.
I was made to feel like the biggest fool on the planet for even thinking of silly. I was made to look silly for thinking like that. For even thinking like that. So I'm saying all of that to say, guys, we really don't brag on ourselves.
We're humble.
We just sit back and with all this humility, and you know, we don't talk about the kind of person that we are. And this, I remember, and when I got married, I was 23. I got married at 23. I remember working 2 jobs because I wanted to. I was buying us a house. You know, I remember working 2 jobs and then started a little business. And I remember working so hard. That I literally put my life on the line. I had started a business because I was always in the music and the musician thing. And I remember doing this myself before I hired people. I was doing it myself for 6 months. And I'm talking about, guys, I know I'm about to throw a big one out there, so don't think I'm lying. I'm telling y'all the God's honest truth. I remember that for 6 months, at least 5 of these months, from Thursday morning, I did not go to sleep from waking up Thursday morning until Sunday morning. Because Friday all day and all night, Friday and Saturday, I had a rental business, and I had I was doing the most. I remember going to work on Saturdays because after I got all my equipment together from Friday night, it took me till 6 o'clock in the morning. And then I would just go home and get in the shower. I remember every Saturday morning, when I'm taking a shower, as soon as the hot water hit me, my nose would start bleeding because my blood pressure was so high. Because I ain't had no sleep.
Not taking care of yourself, not eating properly, not resting, just trying to be a man, just trying to contribute to your household. You starting a family, you want to buy a home for your children, you trying to do right by your wife, just trying to do right.
Doing the right thing. I thought I was doing the right thing. I thought I was doing the right thing.
You were doing that thing, Harry, where you make the mistake of thinking if you give all of yourself to something that it's gonna be reciprocal. But that's not how these transactional people work. They're transactional of the worst kind, because you're going to always end up on the short end of the stick.
Oh, listen,
you give and they take and take. That's what they do.
I remember being told, But you think I respect you because you doing all of this work?
Right. They used it against you. They used all that time you were away to be manipulating and gaslighting and lying and deceiving and new supplying and old supplying and back burner supplying and all kind of supplying.
And I'm
Okay.
saying that to say that that's where it ends up. All the sacrifice that you make, everything you did, everything you did, you did it for somebody that did not care. They made a mockery of everything you did for them. When they get to the arrogant part where they really feel like they found a replacement for you, no matter, and I'm saying we wasn't even at that stage.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, she thought several times in there, I got somebody this time. It just never worked out like that. But again, we are always humble and we're always downplaying ourselves. I mean, in my situation, I remember just how everybody was told, this person was taking care of me and just flat out lies.
Right. Just.
Like, taking care of what? But
And where were you
that
supposed to be
time,
all day while they were taking care of you? Where were you all day? Where were you supposed to be?
man, you know what? But I think that was part of the reason why I never responded to that type of stuff. I never responded to it because I was like, man, listen, I don't care what people on the internet think that don't know me.
Right.
The people that know both of us know. So that's it. And whoever don't, I don't care anyway. Because what I do know is I ain't with this no more. I'm out. I ain't with it. Best feeling in the world, best feeling on the planet. And that's really what I dedicate this channel to. Getting people in that space where you're free. Where you're free. This is about freedom.
Yes.
Linda, I don't see it. It's not on here, Linda. I'm sorry. You must not have hit the button. You got to hit another button for it to show up. Because it didn't. If it would have came up, I would have surely pulled it up. I would not leave you hanging like that. Absolutely not. But like I said, we are so busy being humble that we don't talk about all we did for them.
It's not our style to do that because that takes away from it, and that's not the reason why we do what we do.
Exactly.
We want to glorify God in the
Exactly.
things that we do. We want to make our children
There
proud.
you
Like, it
go.
gives us a sense of accomplishment to do right. We don't do right like the Bible tells you. Like, you don't necessarily pray in public, or you don't necessarily, always glorify or share the things, charitable things that you do, because you're
There
not
you
doing
go.
it for those reasons. We try to be classy and respectable. We're not doing it for
There
notoriety
you
or
go.
for recognition or validation from anybody. We're doing it because it's within us to be that way, and because we wanted to do right.
That's right.
We
That's
want
right.
them presents under the Christmas tree. We want to see food on the table. You want to be able to do extracurricular activities. Send your son to football if that's what he wants to do. Your daughter has a recital. You want
That's
to,
right.
and you want to be a provider. That's it.
We
And
are
peace.
so engulfed in our role
Mm-hmm.
in that entanglement because we're taking every precaution to take every step to make it the
Check
right
those
step.
boxes.
That's exactly because I know for me, the one thing that I never wanted to do was live in regret.
Mm.
I never wanted to have to look back at that relationship and say, dang, yeah, I was dirty. I was the one doing this. I don't and see when you mess up a good thing,
Mm.
that's how you gotta look back at it.
Yeah, it gets you.
Dang, man,
It gets you right here.
I had a good one, man, and I just, man, messing with this fool that wasn't no good, and really, guys, that's what they're living with. That's what they're living. They got to live the rest of their day. And that's going to be a daily reminder. Every day they wake up, the memory of you is going to be laying right next to them. Saying, yeah, you remember this? Mm-mm-mm. That's why it's so important to live your life and move forward. it's hard to move forward sometimes
Mm-hmm.
when you're right out of it, but it gets easier every day. And once you have gotten out and you start to feel some happiness, man, it's sunny days after that, man. It's sunny days. And I'm saying, I see so many of us get wrapped up in, well, it's the world we living in right now. It's so
Mm-mm.
crazy and so much
Mm-mm.
going on out here. They got some new madness going on out here. There's deleting people, and everything is all about taking our minds off of, you know,
Distractions.
exactly. And when we have all these distractions, the one thing we don't see again is, we don't see that need to be with one another. It's a great right now. It's like a ongoing thing. Relationships are just like what? Nobody's into marriage anymore. It's just like, hey man, you know, I can live without it. That's how most people are thinking. And then you see the people who are married, and so few of them, only the ones in the new marriages are happy, and they only happy for a time.
It's
This
deep.
devil has attacked the family, man, and without family, we all are a open wound.
For sure. Just listening to you speak, like in this instance, just being here with you all, like I had a revelation. Like you were asking me, how did I do it? And I know it's different for everyone, but to put it simply, I got tired of being humble. That's exactly what happened. I got tired of being humble. I could see more and more over time that they were just going to keep pushing and pushing and pushing until I broke. And since I wasn't going to break, like that wasn't going to happen. You know what I mean? I got tired of being humble. And what I also want to say is, you were talking about the sacrifices that you were making, how much you were working, sacrificing things that you love, your time, free time, just to try to provide for and to build something, I think that's a part of what keeps us there too, because you invest so much. And once you see that it's falling apart and it's not working, it makes you, I don't want to say not, it does not feel stupid, but it takes away. It's like belittling to know how could you give that much of yourself to something and you get nothing in return. Like I've never given so much of myself to something and get nothing back. I've never experienced that before that situation or since.
Is there anything in the universe that you could give that much of yourself
I've
for
never
with no
experienced it.
return?
But in a sense, that's a blessing. And that's a part of the reason why when the world is going to H all around us, I can still find peace and joy. It's almost kind of twisted, but like when you go through something like that and you find yourself in no contact because you fight for it and you make it out clean on the other side, you can't do nothing with me. Like you have nothing, like nothing is gonna surprise me. Like you're not taking my peace from me. Nothing's gonna take my joy from me ever again. Nothing is gonna bring me that close to my breaking point ever again, because I understand my value now. I understand what I can withstand. I know my strength now. I've been battle tested. So and it's almost like since we went through that process where somebody was trying to groom us for toxicity and negativity, we're not going to let the world do it. I don't care about the economy. I don't care about the price of eggs. I don't care about gas prices. I ain't
Yeah.
concerned about none of that. You want to wear a dress, you don't. Your pronouns is this. You want to be able to use whatever bathroom you want to use. Like, listen, I'm gonna stay connected to myself, and I'm going
Man,
to allow my standard to be my standard. And that's another thing, that I would want to leave everyone here with. You know what I mean? God does not call the qualified; He qualifies the called.
that's right.
And if there's something on your energy that you want to do or something that you believe in, pursue it. It doesn't have to make sense to other people. And it's like, what other people have going on, you don't have to wear it. You don't have to wear that energy. They're all distractions. Since we went through a situation where someone was trying to groom us, Harrio, we're not going to let the world groom us now. They're using these groups
Mm,
to divide us.
that's
It's
right.
divisive. God wants us to love one another. That's what I love about this chat. We come in here, whether even when I was brand new and a lot of people didn't even know me, I still got a lot of love in here. Hey, how you doing? Much respect to you. Like, I hope everyone's, it's always refreshing and good energy in here. And that's what God loves. He wants that for the world. He
Right.
wants us to all care about one another and be able to, you know what I mean, compromise and live and let live a little more and agree to disagree. Like you from your walk of life, I'm from my walk of life, but we each still have something to contribute and everyone has something of value. Don't let the
Exactly.
world groom you. Maintain
And
your
you know
own
what?
standard.
And that's what community is about.
Yes.
Community. See, without community, that's having a community around you is
Mm-hmm.
an extension of your family. It's an extension of your immediate family. When you don't have community around you, you just wide open. You
Flapping
are
in the
just
breeze.
wide open. That means that the people around you, y'all don't even have a community where you're saying, well, hold it, we're against certain things, or we're for certain things. When you have a community, your community is saying that, listen, no, we stand for this, and we stand for this, and we stand against this in unity. And then when you go inside your home, you double down. Okay, now the things that we stand for are even they're on a different level. For you to come through this threshold, it has to be a level of respect. Number one, for me to be dealing with you in and out of my home. So, that's our family dynamic. And then we have the community dynamic. And I'm saying that in the world we in, good God, man, this devil has destroyed. It's all about, let me just turn all of y'all, let me stick y'all in a pot and swirl it all up. And hey, I get just like everybody has, and it's like we live in a world where everybody has the right to have their own opinion, right?
But not care about anybody else's though
There you
in the
go.
process.
And think that they right.
Mm-hmm.
That's the main part. Everybody want to be in charge, but don't want to be the ones that make the decision. You want to be
Mm.
in charge, but you can't make the final decision
Mm.
because no matter what decision you make, everybody not gonna like it. And if you the kind of person that you don't stand for high morals and values, family morals and values, you're not gonna get along with a certain type of person. You're not gonna get along with empaths. Empaths are angels. We
Mm.
God's people.
Mm.
We believe in family and community. That's how we roll. It ain't about being a tough guy or something like that. It's about being family. It's about promoting your future.
Mm.
And right now, I don't know what everybody else see, but man, imagine this world in the next 20 years. If we think it's show enough crazy now, good God, I can't even fathom. I think the Bible said, what was it? That a a baby, the world gonna get so wicked that even a
Mm-hmm.
child gonna have a head. It's when the child see it, their head just gonna turn gray because of what they see going on out here. It's gonna be that. It's gonna be on that. And I'm thinking, wow, so it's gonna be a lot worse than it is now.
Harry-O, like your great grandparents, if they were here, they would be shocked at what they're saying. You got to understand, like,
Absolutely.
how the eras have changed. Yes, there's been some advancements as far as technology and things of that nature, but the way that we're treating each other, though, and I don't mean to get on my soapbox because I'm happy to be here and I care about people, but it's like we don't, and I say we because I'm here too. Like, I don't put myself above or beneath anyone, but as a whole, people don't love to see other people do well. People are fear-based thinkers. We're being groomed and conditioned to be numb to things. Men don't have value in the homes, and regardless of the nationality, community, or whatever, women are being reduced to our body parts and what we can offer that way, instead of understanding that we each have a unique and
Mm,
beautiful and divine role to
yeah,
play.
That's
We
right.
want to write our own rules, but we don't, like you said, we're not even ready to make choices. We don't want to,
Say that.
how could you be a rule maker and you're not accountable to anything? And you
Say
don't want
that.
to see anybody win. You're not obedient, but you want to lead. You want to
Say
talk,
that.
but you don't listen.
Say that. Say that. Good God. Say that. Go ahead.
You don't believe in anything, but you want me to believe in you. Or you want to lead me, but who was leading you?
Man, oh man. Man, oh man. That was powerful. We raising our sons. We raising our sons to not be fathers. And we raising our daughters to think like a man. Good God. Whew. We're not raising
It's
our
real.
sons to be husbands and providers, and we're not raising our daughters to be wives or mothers. And how is society? How are they going to do that one day? What generation is going to do that?
But none
If
of us would
we're
be
not
here
doing
if
it.
a man and a woman didn't come together. None of us would be here to even have an opinion, to go astray, to be wrong, or to be right. If a man and a woman didn't come together, none of us would be here.
Man, we got all of these podcasts. Every podcast now is about, nah, it's women. Y'all ain't no good. No, it's men. Y'all ain't no good. No, we independent. We don't need that.
And they're the biggest podcasts. They're the biggest ones.
Because
that's how you know.
they doing
That's how you know.
There you go. Because when you working as an age, just like that Reverend said about Tyler Perry, when he introduced trans into our community, it was introduced in a way where you don't see it. And that's the same way this devil has entered into marriages and into homes and has destroyed it. People now looking at like marriage, man, please, we ain't even got nothing and we need a prenup.
The biggest trick of the devil is convincing the world that he doesn't exist.
There it is. The greatest trick he ever, I partially succeeded at, was,
Because we don't buy that in here.
because you
Like, we
don't
not
see,
buying that.
because when you see him, you don't see him. And you don't even know. That's the devil laying right next to y'all. Yeah. But because he act like that, no, ain't no devil. And some of them will tell you, yeah, I'm a devil. Some of them will actually say it. Yes.
I
And when
had the narc tell me, I'm gonna ruin your life. I was shocked. Like, I kind of took it as a joke. Like, I admitted I kind of took it as a joke. Like, what are you talking about? You gonna ruin my life? But they meant it emphatically.
You better believe it.
It went over my head,
And did everything to prove it to you.
and did everything to prove it. For sure. I'm grateful. Not everybody makes it out here, yo. Like, we talked about that. Not everybody makes it out, virtually unscathed and, with their scruples and without being cold and bitter. So I'm grateful for that. But I definitely sacrificed a lot. I definitely had to let go of some things. Starting over can be hard, but it's so worth it. And in the end, if you can, like I said, leave with your health and your name intact, and like, that's a beautiful place to start. And now you're more whole, you're more connected to God than you ever been. And you have these lessons. And now I just feel like my head is on a swivel now,
Well, I'm going to tell you, man, the best part of it for me was starting over. The best part of it. And I say that because I felt like I got cheated out of that happiness in life that everybody should have. I felt like I got cheated out of it. And I'm saying, for all of us, for every last one of us, you owe yourself. You owe you happiness, love on every level in your life. You owe yourself happiness. You owe yourself love. You owe yourself kindness. You have to build yourself. you know. And I'm saying when you learn how to love yourself, and to me, self-love means simply meant that I'm listening to that voice in me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing what God said do, man. Hey, look, I need you to do this, champ. I mean, I'm hard-headed still.
For
I
sure.
don't,
Me too.
I ain't gonna say that I'm bad though. I ain't doing nothing. I ain't out here living crazy. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just living my life. I mean, I'm doing me, but I ain't doing nothing crazy. I ain't doing nothing way out in left field. But I'm
You're
at
a
the
lot
same
more
time,
willing to be led. You're a lot more willing to be led by him
absolutely,
than ever before.
absolutely. Now, I'm not making no moves that are that far out there without walking with him with me. If he ain't walking with me, then I ain't even going in that direction. I'm just gonna hold fast, and wait until he say make a move on something. But everything in my life revolves around my relationship with God, to the point of, this is what I'm gonna do, and I know I represent you at least in a certain way. I ain't preaching, but at the same time, I'm even though I'm never gonna carry myself in a way where I'm doing stuff that I'm gonna be ashamed of anyway. If
Hmm.
I'm doing it, I'm willing to admit it. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. That's just who I am. So and that's just how I feel about everything. When you in a relationship, you should not, if you gotta hide and lie, man. I hear ministers say that so much, man. And that's the part that irks me.
Hmm.
Keep your business in your house. You better keep all your business to yourself. What?
For sure.
Whoa. So if you get into here with somebody whooping on you, somebody abusing you, keep it to yourself.
We were raised that way. Keep people out your business. Your business is your family business is family business. And then as you grow, that's when you come to learn discernment and wisdom.
Man,
Okay, I'm not supposed to carry the weight of this on my own. I need to advocate for
no,
myself and I need to share this, or
there
this is
you go.
something that you learn that as you mature.
There you go. And that's what I'm
And we be
saying.
ride or die here, yo. We ride this ride or die culture. We
We do.
remember the ride part, but we forget about the die part.
We do.
It's ride or die culture.
We do, man. And that gotta stop.
Hmm. To
That
our own
really has to
demise. We
stop.
just like Thelma and Louise. We just going off the cliff with it. We don't believe in it. We ain't got a chance to clarify. Okay, what exactly is this? What am I aligning myself with? What am I participating in? And we just going down with the ship.
That's it. That's it, man. And then you find out that man. You find out at the end that you wasn't supposed to stay on that boat till
Mm-mm.
it went under.
No, you were not.
You're supposed to
You were
jump on
not.
that life raft right there. That's why the life raft was right there.
That was the guy. God was the seatbelt.
There it is, man. Hey, business lifestyle, man. Hey, did you tell me you were starting the channel?
So I actually do. And I appreciate you. Thank you so much for bringing it up. My channel is live. I do have content up. So please do check me out, Biz Lifestyle on YouTube. I definitely would appreciate the support. It's a lifestyle based channel, but I definitely have plenty of relationship content, toxic relationship, sharing of my
Oh
experience,
yeah.
all of that good stuff. So my healing and understanding playlist, you can find all that content. You all can find me on Instagram, worthy XII, worthy 1212 on Instagram. Definitely do check me out. Show me love. I'll definitely reciprocate that love and I'll be here. I appreciate you, Harry O, for having me. And I appreciate the opportunity to share myself in the fellowship. It's
Hey
definitely been a
man,
pleasure.
it
Beautiful.
is it is always wonderful to fellowship with good people.
Before I let you
It-
go, though, I do have one more question for you. One thing I would like to part with in case I
give
never
it to
get
me.
the opportunity
Come on,
to
you
ask.
saying you never coming back?
Oh, I'm here. I'm
Okay,
here
okay
for
then.
sure. I'm here. I
All right, go
appreciate the
ahead.
community and I
All
need
right,
it.
go
But I
ahead.
want to ask you, sir, so like I shared for myself, one of the things that I still struggle with in my healing
Hmm.
is just loving on myself and forgiving myself.
Hmm.
Sometimes it's easier for us to forgive others than it is for us to give that same grace and forgiveness to ourselves, right? I know that I betrayed myself in a sense, but I'm doing a lot better. So I
Hmm.
want to ask you, after all the time and all the investments and the building of your family, your children, everything, like what is something that you still struggle with, even though you're, approaching 5 years removed? Congratulations. But what's something that you like, a residue?
Whew. Residue at this point?
Is there anything that still kind of tugs on you about that situation?
Oh man. Damn. That was a good question. And I'm trying to be so transparent and true about it.
For
Like,
sure.
what are you saying, like, is there anything I'm still struggling with? Some residue left on me from anything?
Yeah,
It's
for
just
sure. Like,
not.
do you ever have any moments where you kind of just like, I can't believe this, or even if it's something that you see on television, or even if, in newfound loves and relationships, certain roadblocks that you may have, anything like that? And if you don't, that's a beautiful thing. It's not a loaded question.
Nah,
You know what I
man.
mean? Not at all. I'm not setting you up.
Once
Never.
let me say this. Once I redirected the energy, see,
Mm-hmm.
there was a time I was looking at her for everything that was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But the moment I turned that right back around to me,
Mm-hmm.
the moment that I looked at Harry and said, dog, you been knew about this. You knew better than this.
Mm-hmm.
You knew better. So what we not gonna do is act like you innocent here.
Okay. Love that.
No, hell no. And the more that I could see putting that, reflecting that right back to me, I promise you, I promise everybody, I guarantee you, it's gonna take you to a totally different place. My mama raised me better than to deal with some trash like this.
Mm,
I
mm,
knew better. I knew it didn't feel right. I knew it wasn't right. I struggled for the longest thinking that I thought that I was so great that I could fix that mess.
mm,
But no, I don't struggle with anything, any part of that whole situation. That I've really not only just made peace with it.
mm.
I'm telling y'all, man, I am not angry with that female.
I concur.
I'm just not, because I look at it
I
like,
agree.
I just look at it like, man, she just being who she is. It's like me being mad at a snake for biting me after I won't leave it alone. It's telling me, hey man, I'm rattling this rattler. Go ahead, leave me alone, bruh. And I'm sitting here like, no. I'm gonna be like one of these Australian guys, and I'm gonna be playing with the snakes and jump in the shark tank, and you know, it's a snake. It's a devil. You playing with the devil, and you wondering how
Harry
you
O, the narc hunter. The narc hunter.
man. I I think that once I turned it back to me and said, bruh, not only did you know better. Whew, now this is the part that really took me to another place. Not only did I know better, but I knew it from the beginning.
Mm,
I sat back and lied to myself. I can't be mad that somebody else was, hey, I went to a liar and kept asking them, why you lying?
mm-hmm.
It's like I see more fault in what I did at this point, because I knew better. I didn't follow what God was telling me.
Accountability is a
Uh, it,
necessary ingredient for healing.
it
Accountability is that's where you take
absolutely,
your power back.
that's absolutely how you get all your
Accountability.
power back. Holding
I agree.
yourself accountable. I'm saying this, guys, I guarantee it. I'm not just saying it, I guarantee it. The moment you look at, and I'm not saying you participated in the madness,
Mm-hmm.
even though we did, We saw they wasn't no good and we still participated. We still showed up every single day as if to say that what they were doing, that wasn't enough. You know, I'm gonna need you to do something worse to me to prove to me that you really hate me, like you're showing me you do.
It's like breadcrumbing on a grander scale. It's like we were so used to fixing everything that they broke, but ultimately the plan was to end us. So that wasn't, the relationship itself wasn't to be fixed. It's a vicious cycle in a game, a perpetual game that we get stuck in.
And that's all it is. And you continue to ask yourself why that person did that. The moment you start saying, hold it, why the hell you kept doing it? Why did you keep doing it? Why did you keep trying? Why did you stay there? You had no motivation to be there. You know they're a liar. You know they're a thief. You know that they're only gaslighting you. You know that they're only manipulating you. And a part of it is, and another part was admitting that this person never really wanted you. That's a part that a lot of us, our ego can't take it. Mine's can. I'm happy that that monster didn't really want me. The devil didn't really want me. I'm honored. That's an honor to know the devil didn't really want you.
It's a beautiful way of looking at it, because they spend so much time trying to make you a reflection of them. With the
That's
energy
it.
that they project onto you is really a reflection of how they feel about themselves. But you have to get to a place within yourself where you can even see it that way. I
And
don't.
that's how you get there. The way
Yeah.
you see it, the way you start to see what that person really is about and what
Mm-hmm.
their future holds for them is when you take the power. When I turned it back on me, see, when I said, bruh, you knew better than that. See, what that says is you are stronger than that person. That person didn't have a gun to your head to force you to be in something with her. That person wasn't begging. Well, they were begging, but they didn't force you to stay in it. You didn't have anything that said, hey, it's life or death, you know, if you don't stay in this with me. And I knew better. See, that's the one part that I don't let myself off on.
Mm.
You knew better. You knew better. Your mama told you, have your butt in this house when them street lights come
When the
on.
street lights come on, you better.
Your mama told you that. You come in the house 12 o'clock at night, you getting a whooping.
But you also didn't have to ever question mama's intentions. You knew
You
mama's love for
all
you.
mama, no, mama not even gonna say nothing. She gonna say something. She gonna say, what time I tell you to get in this house? When the street light come on, but I was, and you gonna have your excuse together, but you still getting this whooping.
For sure.
Cause she don't
We
want you to
spent.
think that excuse is gonna let you off. You getting this whooping. Okay? You getting this whooping. You know why? You ain't getting this whooping because you was over your friend house. You getting this whooping because you know better.
Yep. And I know
And
you know better. I instilled better
there
in you.
you
I
go.
raised you. You're
There
mine. I
you
know
go.
you're of me. I know you know better.
There it is right there. You're
So
of
when we
me.
stop
I
asking the
know
wrong
you know.
questions and we start asking the right questions, that's when the light starts to come on. When we like, wait a minute. None of that don't even matter. What about you? What about the part you had to play? What about what you're accepting? What about your boundaries? And when you start asking yourself those questions, then the light starts to come on. For
Well,
sure.
when that light starts to come on, you know, you get to a place where you just get, you know, where you can't avoid the obvious truth anymore. And the truth is obvious. And the truth, ladies and gentlemen, will make you free.
Mm.
Whew, the truth will make you free.
Mm.
And the moment I said, bruh, you know better, the truth made me free. It ain't about blaming this on her. She
Mm.
just being who she is. It's about me blaming and holding me responsible. Bruh, you dead wrong. You dead wrong. Cause you know better. And that's it. And take that one with you, because that's it. And ever since that day, man, I never dreamed life could be this good, that you could be in a place where you really so happy. You ever been to a place where you were so happy that
Yes.
sometimes during the day you just be crying and you don't even know why? You're like, what the hell going on with me? Like, whoa, what is going on? You just get emotional and you're like, man, oh, whoa, slow down, bro. What you doing?
Mm-hmm.
Because when you do right, when you listening to what God is telling you, God gonna back you. And he got you, man. I just feel like, man, I can't do no wrong. I can't fail at anything. Once you know it, you just see life differently, man. Once you
Mm-hmm.
know it, it's a difference between hearing it, thinking it, and knowing it.
But you have to have the courage and faith to walk in it. You got to walk in it.
That's right. You gotta have that courage. Once you develop the courage to accept. See, that's the thing. Once we accept the truth of the matter, the truth instantly just makes you free. We be thinking, oh man, I'm gonna be stuck in this for the next 5 years and I'm gonna be thinking like this and thinking like, I'll be like, man, listen, guys, my message is clear. It's about getting you out. That's it. It's like the Underground Railroad. It's just about getting you out of there. That's it. Because I know once I get you out, I know what's on the other side of that mountain. I know what's over there and I'm there. I just came to pick some more people up. That's it. That's it. I know you cannot fail, people. That's right. Valencia said it. You got to go through that fire. And you do. And I've been through it. Good God, I've been through it. Yes, indeed. But at the end of the day, man, guys, you cannot lose. You cannot lose. The only thing you can do is go over here and say, I'm going to stick with the devil. And even with that, you still not going to lose, because eventually you going to cut that devil off or they going to cut you off. So you still can't lose. Even when you try to lose, you ain't going to lose.
God uses everything for our good, for the good of those who truly love and trust him. So
everything. And you know what? And see, that's when you get into that place, that mental place where you see that's all God got for me. You know what I'm saying? I was at the motor vehicle the other day. Good God Almighty, man! Them people said, "Sir, you know, during the lockdown and everything, we wasn't collecting these fees. And sir, you've been driving everywhere. You've been in this state, that state, and all these places, and you've been on toll roads, and you owe us $10,000."
You got it. Don't worry about it. You got it.
Man, God
You
said,
got it, big dog.
man, I got you, man. I got you, man. We gonna reduce that, man. We gonna get them out of there with 2,000. We ain't paying no 10. We gonna pay that off with 2. Cause I'm saying, when I go somewhere, God got me. You hear me? God got me. I don't know about you if y'all want to claim it or not. That's on you. I'm gonna lead you in that direction though. He got me, man. He got
Walk
me.
in
Gonna
it.
figure out a way to let you get it. You gonna have it. It's gonna get done, man.
It's
It's
his
gonna
promise
get
to
done.
us. And he wants to bless us. It's his promise to us, but we have to be faithful and be obedient and
That's
be
all.
willing to take that step out on faith. You bet
That's
on
it.
everything else. You let everybody else use you.
Come
Let
on.
him use you.
Come
Everybody
on.
else did it.
And we was happy letting the devil use us.
Happy. But we want to be scared when it's time to step out on faith for him.
So that's my point. That's my point. If I could let the devil use me for nothingness, then I'm gonna go ahead and let God. I'm gonna try and let God use me for what He want to use me for. Hey
Yep.
man, you got it. What you need? Because He got me, and He done shown me, bruh, you won. You won. I came out with a video saying you win.
Mm.
Nah, you won. You won. You still here? You won. You won. All you got to do is stand on it. That's right. All you got to do is stand on it. All you got to do is sit back and say, man, I used to be scared to pray, y'all, because I was like, dang, every time I pray, man, it's not gonna happen. It's just, I know it's not gonna happen if I pray for it. And I'll be
Can't
nervous
pray with that
about it.
energy. You can't pray with that energy. You got to pray like it already
Whew.
happened. You pray like you believe it with
Man,
conviction. With
man, you know
conviction.
what? I pray, I don't even pray for it. I just say,
You
man,
just say thank you.
I just say thank you. Because I
Because
know you
it's
got me.
already done.
Because I
I don't even
know you
question it in my
got me.
heart.
I
I already
already
know
know you got me.
it's
And
done.
even if I gotta pay all that, you gonna make it so I can pay it. So it is what it is. I can't lose. I cannot lose, y'all. I
It's
can't
your
lose.
time to
I'm
win,
telling you.
Harry-O. Like you
Yeah,
said, it's your time to win.
man,
It's
it
our
is
time to win.
your turn to win.
It's
Y'all
our
know,
turn to
y'all see
win.
that? Y'all see that right there? That's your Mario. It's your turn to win.
No
Listen,
doubt.
y'all better get out there and get you a copy of it if you ain't got it.
Mm.
Cause the win is guaranteed. It's guaranteed. This thing is so beautiful. It's because the Bible tells you that we, in the end, we win.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're gonna go through trials and tribulations. You're gonna go through all this craziness, but in the end, we win. Okay, that's all you got. This devil ain't got nothing for us, man. We win. Whoa, man. Well, all I can say at the end of the day is business lifestyle. This has been an incredible meeting with you this evening. We're going to do it again.
Oh
I see the
yes.
people love seeing you and talking to you in here.
Oh
I
yes.
appreciate
You
you coming
all.
through, man. I sure
Thank you so
appreciate
much
you
for
coming.
having me. Thank you. I'm so grateful.
Absolutely.
Please do show me love on my channel. Support me. Check out the content. I guarantee you'll like it.
There
We're
you go.
doing well over there and growing. Come show me love over there. I appreciate you all.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. Thank you,
Thank
Harry. I
you.
appreciate you. And I'll be back. Let me know. You got my number.
Appreciate you.
I'm here.
Appreciate you. For sure. For
Thank you.
sure. Yes, indeed.
Till next time. Yes, sir.
Hey, you have a good one. All right.
Likewise, I appreciate you. Thank you.
Appreciate. All right.
All
Bye bye.
right.
Ladies and gentlemen, yes, indeed. That young lady ain't playing in here. No, she not. Maximum potential. Mwah. Thanks for the super chat. Said the narc will have you out here like a dry sponge. They try to take away your right to soak up the fruits of the spirit. Don't let them do it. Y'all better not let them do it. Look here, y'all. We in the new year, and all I'm gonna tell you is, man, we won. We won. All you gotta do is stick around, and I'll tell you how. I know you don't feel like you won, but you did. You did. And believe it or not, you actually cannot lose. It's all on your perspective. That's all it's about. You absolutely cannot lose. Yeah. Think on that one tonight. You cannot lose. Imagine, picture that. You go out and you can't lose. I can't lose. How? I thought I was losing. Nope. Hey guys, we're gonna get up out of here. I know I done kept y'all up extra innings tonight, but hey, that's how it be when the conversation is that way. You know what I'm saying? That's what it do. That's what it do. Hey, listen. Good night. I appreciate you all. I thank you all. We're gonna get back in here on Wednesday. We're gonna do what we do, just like we do, when we do, what we do, the way we do. Y'all know. Peace and love. And pardon, wish you peace, love, and soul trade. Good night, everybody. Peace.